Good morning. I'm not too sure if anybody's up, but I wanted to hop in here live. I woke up to start my morning and a total emotion came over me, and so I just began to write. I have been thinking about something for the last week, and a person that had touched my heart, and so I started to write. I had been praying for a woman that I ran into, and shared some things with her, and so I just decided to write. I don't know, I just became overwhelmed with emotions. My name is Vanessa. I hope I said that in the beginning, but I decided to write. So I think I'll just go ahead and share what I wrote with you guys. But my topic is, why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? I get to meet a lot of people as a nurse in the hospital, and a lot of people live with regret. A lot of people have regret about the things that they never got to do, and it's a very touchy subject for me because for a long time I waited for the perfect time or the perfect situation, or I put things off because I have time to do things, and sometimes we can get in the habit of waiting on perfect moments and perfect times that's just not there. So as I sit here and write, I write with the woman on my heart because I get to, as a nurse, I get to see a lot of patients, and part of my job is talking to people and seeing how their hospital stay is going. And I got to talk to a beautiful woman, not yet old yet, but faced a lot of battles in her life, and we just sat there and talked, and she shared with me some things about her life, and I prayed for her and everything else. And so with things on my heart, I decided to just write. I don't know, God led me to write some things today, and I wanted to share with you. So if you see me looking at my papers, because I wrote something down today that I want to share. It says, sometimes I get so mad at how we are wired. We're wired to put shit off. We are wired to take the easy road off, and it is the biggest lie we can have. We want for this inevitable time that is not there, and it pisses me off. So it pisses me off because sometimes beautiful people miss the effing mark. Not because lack of anything, but because they are too afraid to take a leap. They think they have time. But what if we don't have time? What if we truly don't know your last day, or if it's too late? One of my jobs is to go and survey the patients to see how they are. Their stay is going in the hospital, and I met a beautiful woman. She was so beautiful. We sat and we talked, we shared with each other, and she shared with me that she beat cancer once. She beat cancer. If you beat cancer, that's kind of like you're beating odds. You know what I'm saying? Cancer is something that can be so devastating in the lives of so many, not only for the patient, but for the family, and she beat it. But now she's sitting in the hospital bed with cancer, Mets cancer to like other parts of her organs. And she's sitting there hopeful. She told me how she clung to the verse Romans 8:28, and she let that carry her throughout her life. And Romans 8:28 says, and we know that all things work together for the good to them that love the Lord, to them that are called according to his purpose, for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestine to be conformed to the image of his Son, that we might be firstborn among many brethren. So that's that verse, but she also talked about how she had things to do in life and that she never got to finish them. She told me how she wrote a couple books and she never got them published, and God had been laying on her heart to write a book about cancer. And as she sat in the hospital bed, she wanted me to pray for her. She wanted me to pray for her to finish that book, complete it. That she just wanted a little more time to do her work that God had called her to do, to write a book about cancer, to teach people, how to eat right, how to, work on themselves, how to like break away from emotions and anxiety, because sometimes those things can cause illness in our bodies. And I prayed with her and I sat with her and told her, hopefully I prayed that you get to, stay a little longer so you can write that book, publish that book, but it prompted me to think, how many times do we wait on this perfect time, this obsolete moment in time where we think that we just have so much time in the world. And it just, we don't have a lot of time. We have the 24 hours that we have, and we have to just live it out the best way we can. But I wrote, what else did I write? I said, what did I write? Sorry, guys. It says write a book. She wanted to write a book about cancer. I told you about that. So my question is, why do we wait? Why do we wait to fix us? Why do we wait for things we truly want to do? Time waits for no man. Time will pass regardless if we do the things or we don't do the things. So I just wanted to say my prayers for more people to do the things that we truly want to do and we truly hope for, and to stop living in regret. Because when we wait, we have more regret. We regret the things that we don't do. It's just inevitable. When we don't do the things that we know we should do, or we want to do, or we want to go on a trip that we want to go to, we kind of wait and we have regret. Like, why didn't I take that leap? Why didn't I do the things that I really, truly wanted to do? And so that's my prayer, for more people to do the things that we know we should do, in hopes to stop the regret, to stop the pain, to stop the lies, that we have time. We only have the very 24 hours today, because life is truly not promised. So live today like you were going to die tomorrow. And so that's my words today as I sit here. I start my day pretty early to get my workout in and just get my day started. I do my devotions in the morning, but I just prompt you, if you've been holding things off, putting things off, or thinking that, it's not the right moment, it's not the right time to do the things that you really want to do, there is no certain time. Life is not promised. There's no perfect time ever in the world. And I would rather die knowing that I pursued things that I failed at, and everything else, to live with the regret of not what we want to do. So that's my word of thoughts. I just had to write that down. I don't know. I just became really emotional about that. I just pray for her life. I just pray for her family. And I wanted to put a song in the comments section. I don't know how to do that. It's a song that I would love you guys to listen to. But you guys have an awesome day. I pray that you have a blessed day. I pray that it's prosperous and that you guys will be blessed. Talk to you guys later, guys. Bye.